Hello, my collective. Welcome to my channel. This is a December reading for people on a twin flame journey. Doesn't matter what your sign is. So, how I do things on my channel, I use one deck of cards for person A. This is who person A is in their foundation, and this is person A's advice, and this is the likely outcome if person A heeds their advice. Then I use a totally separate deck of cards for person B. Foundation of who person B is, advice for person B, and likely result if they follow the advice. And then a third deck for the situation, the recent past, the present, and the likely outcome if things don't change. So, who's on the table? Person A. This is going to vibe with the divine feminine side of the collective. It has nothing to do with your gender. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. Most of you know that. Some of you don't. So, person A. Queen of Cups upright. Four of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Four of Coins upright. Person A. You are emotionally balanced. You know, you got your emotions in check. You're getting by, right? You're probably not living in the lap of luxury, but you're doing all right for yourself. Your needs are being met, all right? Your needs are being met, you know, at least for the most part. Maybe not when it comes to a partnership, but, you know, financially, you know, work-wise, finances, you're doing okay. But you're lying to yourself about something. And right now you're willing to accept something if it comes to you, even if it's not ready. Person B, the Sun in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Person B, my divine masculines. Currently, not happy, probably a bit depressed. Coming out of a bit of a financial hardship, you know. Maybe they, I don't know, maybe they're getting some early Christmas money. Maybe they filed their taxes late and they're just now getting in their refunds. Something, you know, they had a nice little windfall come in for them. But they're not willing to communicate certain messages, and they're refusing to lose sleep over a situation. Nine of Swords is not just sleepless nights, but that is what's going on here. You're not the only one lying to yourself. This person is too. The situation is the Ten of Swords upright, King of Pentacles upright, Seven of Pentacles upright. So, somebody's wanting to invest into a faithful provider, right? And a faithful provider does not have to be a provider of income. The King of Pentacles is not a wealthy man, all right? I'm so sick of hearing that shit. So sick of it. I'm over it. It is not a wealthy man. Okay? A pentacle does not have to be money. Pure and simple. But the King of Pentacles is a faithful provider. Now, that can be finances as well, but it's also a provider of love. It's also a provider of knowledge. Faithfully. Loyalty. You know? Somebody wants to invest. Problem is, of all the backstab and betrayal. Yeah, that's a problem. Now, in the recent past, Page of Swords upright, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Death card upright. So, in the recent past, there was some communication. You know, the start of some communication, I'm going to say, about some collaboration. You know, I have a feeling somebody just kind of reached out. I don't think they offered you anything. But I think, however the communication went, it let them know things are different. Yeah. Not the same person you walked away from. And in the present situation, person A, you got the 3 of Wands in reverse. And in this instance, you're not seeing your ships come in. You know, maybe you feel like a lot of your waiting has been in vain. You know, you might even be feeling a little lost right now. And person B, Judgment in the upright. And, you know, I was going back and forth, back and forth. Is this judgment from person A, or is this, you know, person making a judgment call on a decision about person A? And to be honest, I think it's both. I think it's both. You know, if things don't change, we have the 9 of Swords in the upright, the Hermit upright, Strength card upright, which is kind of interesting to me because person B has the 9 of Swords in their foundation. Right? Like, this is kind of residing in them. They're just not willing to look at it. Oh, but it's there. Oh, it is so there. You know? However, you know, this is going to affect both of you. Person A, you're looking at some sleepless nights too. So what's going on? What's your advice? Person A, your advice is the 8 of Cups upright, the Queen of Swords upright, and if you follow your advice, the Alchemist, which is Temperance in this deck. So, person A, your advice is to finish walking away from this person. You have walked away, like this person knows that maybe that door's shut, but you haven't fully walked away. You're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself. That's why you've got this Ace of Swords in reverse in your foundation. You know, 4 of Cups in reverse, you would accept an offer. You would. Don't lie to yourself. You would. And so your advice is to be the Queen of Swords and walk away. You know, the Queen of Swords isn't just honest to other people. She's honest with herself. You need to be honest with yourself. You haven't fully walked away. But if you heed this advice, the Alchemist, Temperance, you know, you're going to find some real peace if you do. Real peace. Something you probably haven't felt in a year better. But this communication, it happened within the last, I'd say, 6 to 8 weeks. There's communication in the last 6 to 8 weeks. And I kind of get the feeling there's a good chance you might have blocked this person on social media. You might have blocked their phone number. You know, I'm getting the impression you probably took some steps in the right direction. But I think you might have been doing it for the wrong reasons. Maybe you've been watching tarot, or you're familiar with a twin flame journey. And it tells you in a twin flame journey, well, you know, once you walk away, this person heals themselves. And then they come back and everything works out great. Okay. Fair enough. But guess what? If you only walked away so this person would come back, you didn't really walk away, did you? Did you? You took the action, but you're still energetically connected. You're still energetically connected. Which is why, if this person were to come back, you'd probably do it. So, person B, you got the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Cups upright. You see, by not healing yourself, right, or this connection, you're not doing yourself any favors. Person B, this 3 of Wands in this deck, and please take note, I love how this happens, and it almost always happens. So, person B's got the 9 of Swords in their foundation. Likely outcome is the 9 of Swords upright. This person's really close, right? But this is for December. This person's really close to feeling that, but they ain't feeling it. You, person A, you got the 3 of Wands in reverse. So do they. So do they. I know on the camera it looks upright because it's all backwards because of how I'm filming. Just know I'm right. But take a look at person B's Three of Wands. See, there's a ship getting ready to go down in a whirlpool. This person knows they're going to die, so they write a letter, they throw it in a bottle, and they toss it overboard. Right? This person has that in reverse. They would rather die than communicate the truth. Oh, this reminds me of Sagittarius' reading. Very, very much so. But, at least in that regard. But, you know, they need to take a good look at themselves because they're not healing. They are thinking about this relationship. And if they come back right now, you know, unhealed, they're going to be the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Right? That's unstable, bored, lazy, impatient, irresponsible, stubborn, unreliable, and pessimistic. And this person is pessimistic. That's why the Sun's in reverse. You know, this person's got a long way to go. I'd say probably be a year or two or a few relationships before this person gets their poop in a group. You know. That being said, Divine Feminine, you need to walk away. Look, you don't have a future with this person, okay? If you do, it'll come back to you. But you're not ready for this relationship either. Because Divine Masculine should have Emperor energy. Divine Feminine should have Empress energy. That's being all four queens. Your advice is to be the Queen of Swords, which means you're not all four queens, are you? You might have your emotions in check, but, you know, maybe lacking some honesty. I mean, you might be in pre-Empress energy. I ain't saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying that you're, you know, far, far away from track. I'm just saying you're not currently the Empress. You're close, I'm sure, but, you know, if your advice is to be one of the four queens, it means you're not all four queens. You need to be honest with yourself, honest with others. You need to walk away from things that don't serve you. And once you really do that, like really do that, not just blocking social media and blocking a phone number, but, you know, heart space too. That's when you'll find real temperance. That's when you'll be the alchemist. That's when you'll have some real tools in your arsenal. You know? It's ironic because your advice is to be patient. This person's advice is to be impatient. Oh, I mean, and, you know, take a look at the cat and dog. You know, it's cliche to say cats and dogs don't get along. Cats and dogs can get along. But take note, cat on one side, dog on the other. You know? Two totally different species. I don't just mean gender. I just mean you guys are two totally different people. But, you know, I'm just, some of the things I'm seeing on here, it's like, you know, it's a twin flame reading. It's a twin flame reading. So, well, you know, guys, you know, it's Thanksgiving here for me. Doing these a bit early, you know, but I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Person A, I hope you close out this year properly, because next year is going to be your year. May not be with this person, but it's going to be your year. So, you know, be patient with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on this person. You know, we are who we are. We are who we are. What's meant for you won't be kept from you. Don't just know that. Believe that shit. All right? Believe it. So, that's what I got for you guys. I love you. Hope you guys enjoy the holidays, and I will see you next time.